Let's define a radian. A radian is a unit measurement of an angle. It is defined as the angle subtended at the center of a circle by an arc that is equal in length to the radius. More generally, the magnitude in radians of a subtended angle is equal to the ratio of the arc length to the radius of the circle. Let's try to understand it graphically. So here we have a circle. So let's consider the center to be O. Now what we'll do, we'll consider the radius. Let's say this is a circle having a radius of 1 unit. So it could be 1 centimeter. To understand this problem, we're going to consider 1 centimeter. Now let us consider a revolving line that is coinciding with this radius. And what we'll do, we'll let the terminal side of the line move in the anti-clockwise fashion. So let's say this moves in the anti-clockwise fashion. Initially it was at touching the circle at point A. Let's say after revolving through a certain angle, it reaches point B. Now we will again rotate it anti-clockwise by some other angle such that it reaches the point C. So in this fashion, this particular line can rotate throughout this circle or revolve around the center O. Now let's say at point C, it's making an angle with OA. So this angle, we can define it to be equals to this angle which we can measure in terms of theta. So let's say this theta value, this will be defined as 1 radian when it meets the criterion when the length of the arc AC, so this arc is exactly equals to the length of the radius of the circle. That means whenever the length of the arc is also 1 centimeter, we can say that this, let's say this is 1 centimeter, the length of the arc. This is exactly equals to the radius of the circle. Then in that case, the angle that we get at the center, or the angle subtended at the center, this measurement is going to be referred to as 1 radian. So this is the definition of the radian. Now we know that there's a definition for the angle. What is the definition of the angle subtended at the center? So the angle subtended at the center theta, that's given by the arc length over the radius. Now whenever arc length is 1 unit and the radius is 1 unit, then theta will be equals to 1 radian. Now we know that for a full circle, arc length, so your arc length will be nothing but the circumference of the circle. So that's exactly equals to 2 pi r. Now since we have considered r to be equals to 1 unit, so the length of the arc or the circumference of the circle will be 2 pi units. So we can say 2 pi centimeter. Then what's the value of angle theta? So for full circle, the angle theta that will be equals to arc length, which is 2 pi centimeter, divided by the radius, which is 1 centimeter. So this is equals to 2 pi, because centimeter and centimeter factors out. So theta is 2 pi. So this is a radian measure. So this value is a radian measure. And we also know that in terms of degrees, theta is nothing but 360 degrees. So we can say here that 2 pi radians, so radians will be denoted by C, this will be exactly equals to 360 degrees. Now if you want to find out the value of 1 radian, then 1 radian will be equals to 360 degrees divided by 2 pi. So if we use the value of pi as then 360 over 2 pi is going to give us 57.29578 degrees approximately. So we can say that this is approximately 57 degrees. This is the value of 1 radian, this theta. So this theta measure, which is 1 radian, is also has a value of approximately 57 degrees. So this is the definition of the radian.